Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Edwin the Comic Jabroni coming at you on Thursday, the day after New Comic Book Wednesday. Today is the 6th of December. We got 19 days and counting, guys, until Christmas. So happy holidays and Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah to all of you and yours out there in the YouTube world. Again, I would like to send out a thank you to everybody that is subscribed to my channel, that hits that like button, that writes a comment. And for those of you that participated in my little giveaway that I had last week, I did do a random drawing, and I'm actually going to show you that video right now. All right, I added everybody's name that commented on that video last week for the Batgirl 18 Middleton cover, and the winner is Tony Sanders. Tony Sanders. All right, Tony Sanders, congratulations, man. You are the winner of this Batgirl 18 Middleton variant. I'm gonna go ahead and put my email right here. Put my email right there. Send me an email, Tony, with your address, and I will get this book sent out to you as fast as possible. For everybody else, thank you very much for commenting. I absolutely loved the answers to that question. What was the one book that you just were so happy to actually get at the store, even if you didn't get anything else? This week there is going to be another giveaway, guys, so stay tuned until the end to see what the books are that I'm giving away. And I did say books this time. There's going to be 2 books, and thanks a lot. So yesterday, let's get into it. New Comic Book Wednesday, went into my shop. During the week, I had been looking online, and I knew it was going to be a big week. Go ahead and leave that up until I put another book up. So I knew it was going to be a big week. I went in, and sure enough, guys, I got quite a few books, and there were quite a few books still left on the wall that I could have gotten, and I just didn't. Hopefully, maybe they're there next week or not. It's okay. So, as always, I'm going to give you reviews on the books. The reviews, I find them on comicbookroundup.com, guys, okay? This website gives you a score from critics online and also readers just like you and I, and kind of gives you an aggregate score, okay? So if there's 20 reviews, combines them all together, gives you a score. And this week, we're gonna start off with Marvel, because Marvel, I got the least amount of books, okay? There were only, looks like 3 or 4 Marvel books. Take that, Batgirl, Tony Sanders, there you go, man. That's your book right there. Just send me your address, and I'll get it sent out to you. All right, we're going to start off with the worst of the bunch, in my opinion. This is X-Men The Exterminated, number 1. It's following along the lines of that extermination storyline that had been happening. And I thought this was going to be the last issue, because I think there's one issue left of that extermination. And I really thought this was going to be it. Online from critics, this got a 7.0, and there were no actual reader reviews. And I'm really not surprised, because this book is just not that great. It kind of follows, it just follows Hope and Jean Grey in like a mission that they're giving themselves to go to every one of Cable's like secret warehouses and just go and destroy everything, right? Like all of his caches, the memory, just everything there, so that, you know, none of Cable's enemies can go around and get to it. So I don't know why they really show everybody else. The only real, you know, characters that are in this book are Hope, Jean Grey, Bishop is there for all of maybe a page or 2, and Deadpool. Deadpool shows up in one of the first warehouse, and he's kind of doing the same thing, because him and Cable had a friendship like that. So anyways, guys, for me, I don't want to, you know, I would say a 4.5 to 5.0. If you know, I guess if Hope Summers and Jean Grey are your favorite X-Men, I would go out and get it. But other than that, I would skip this book. All right, next Marvel book, guys. This is going to be Venom number 9, Legacy number 174. It took me a while to figure out what that meant, and yeah, I feel like an idiot now for not really for not noticing that. Let me move this right there. Okay, so Venom. Online, critics, 8.6, right? Venom has been an awesome book for the last 9 months. People have been absolutely digging this Donny Cates written, Ryan Stegman drawn book. Okay, 9.3 from readers, even better. For me, I loved it as well. 9.0. It's actually a first appearance of a new character, I guess you could say. This is the first appearance of Eddie Brock's brother. Up until this point, Eddie Brock had a sister, Mary, who had passed away from cancer. He talks about it in the story. But in this one, it's weird. Like, he goes to his old house and he tells his dad, I'm sorry. And his dad's just cursing him out. And he says, and then this little kid walks down the stairs and he calls Eddie's dad. And that's when we find out that it's, they're brothers or stepbrothers. I'm not sure. They don't really get into it, but it is the first appearance of that character. So for me, I absolutely dig it too, guys. 8.5 to 9.0. You guys already know you should be picking up Venom every week because you never know with Donny Cates. This guy is dropping bombs all the time. All right, Venom number 9. Moving on, my Marvel book of the week. I was only able to get one cover. I was really hoping to get the Conan cover, but my comic shop just didn't have it. Either they didn't have it or they had it, but they had already given it away to subscribers. This is Immortal Hulk, number 10, legacy number 727. Now, if you guys didn't know, you see the big number right underneath. You see a LGY and a number sign, a pound sign, or for those of you younger people, the hashtag. Anyways, that bigger number, that's the legacy number. So every Hulk book that had ever been made, they're kind of, putting all those numbers together. Anyways, I digress. So Hulk 10, this got a 9.6 from critics. Readers gave it an 8.7. I absolutely loved this book from Marvel. 9.5 to a perfect 10 for me. This follows up from last month's book. Hulk is fighting the Absorbing Man. Creel, if you know from the last book, Creel had been split open and his spinal cord had been sticking up in the air, and it's super weird. But Hulk, his powers had been taken, like the gamma, like that gamma radiation in his body had been stolen, absorbed by the Absorbing Man. So he's real scrawny, but he rips. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Just know that this book is amazing, and you actually finally see the door that everybody's talking about. This door right here, and at the very end, they end up in hell. And by they, I don't want to spoil it for you. Just read the book. This book should be on your pull list anyways. Okay, guys, put it on your subscription. Immortal Hulk right now is the book to get in Marvel. Hulk and then Venom. It's like a 1A, 1B. Awesome. Absolutely love this book, guys. So that's it for Marvel. We're going to go ahead and move on to DC because that is where I got most of the books this week. So DC, let's start off. The last book that I read yesterday, because as always, I read these books on Wednesdays, guys. I don't mess around. All right. This was the last book before I went to bed. Adventures of the Super Sons, number 5. Let's see, Super Sons, critics 8.0, readers gave it a 7.0. I'm a huge fan of the Super Sons. I loved it. 7.0 to 7.5. I think the readers got it exactly right. This follows, it just continues the story from the Super Sons being taken out into space by the mini villains, the child villains from another planet. The Super Sons end up on this, in this haunted mansion, this haunted house, and they meet their older selves. But you find out in this story that it's kind of like their dreams are being made into reality. So really awesome. Absolutely love it, guys. Super Sons is going to be on my pull list for all 12 issues. I know in the Superman series, Kent, Superboy is actually out with one of the villains, and he's coming back to Earth. I don't know. I don't read Superman. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to let me know in the comments below. But if you love Damian Wayne and if you like Superboy, which his name is Kent. Anyways, if you love these guys, you'll definitely be picking up Super Sons. Awesome series, in my opinion. The first one, the Super Sons, that was awesome, and this Adventures of Super Sons is nice. that is the DC book of the week for me. I'm going to leave that to the end. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go on with a strictly cover by, in my opinion, Nightwing 54. This cover right here by Yasmine Putri is amazing. It really reminds me of that Red Hood 20, I want to say it's 26. Yeah, I think it's either 25 or 26. Really reminds me of that cover with the Red Hood. So this Nightwing, 7.1 from critics, 6.8 from readers. Like I told you, strict cover by. Absolutely love these Yasmine Putri covers. Another one that's a cover by, but I read it. Red Hood Outlaw, number 29. Another Yasmine Putri cover. Red Hood, 8.1 from critics, 7.8 from readers. I love these covers that she is doing. My only issue with Red Hood, and has nothing to do with her cover art, is I'm not a fan of his new costume, right? I don't like, everything from the neck down, I don't even mind. It's like the helmet. I absolutely wish he would have kept that helmet. Now he has kind of like this scorpion from Mortal Kombat thing going on the face. It's not my favorite, but this Red Hood, he's fighting alongside Batwoman, which I really didn't know that they, in the past, I guess they really didn't get along, or they don't really know each other too well. They only have, and Batwoman talks about it, they only have Batman, Bruce Wayne in common. Other than that, they don't really know each other. They don't know anything about each other. But in this issue, they are fighting alongside each other, and it is it's pretty awesome. I dig it. If you're a Red Hood fan like me, I'm a Bat Family fan. I love reading about the Bat Family and all the different parts of it. So definitely reading about the Red Hood is cool. And you guys should already have these B covers on your pull list, because I think these are the covers to get, guys. They're absolutely amazing. Another one, beautiful cover, Deathstroke 38. That is a Francisco Mattina cover. Mattina went ham this week, guy. He went absolutely crazy. He had 3 awesome covers that I picked up. So Deathstroke got a 7.4 from critics, and readers gave it a 7.5. I like, it's kind of hard to read, because they're giving you this sense that, is Deathstroke insane or is he not? Because he's in Arkham Asylum, but Deathstroke really believes that he escaped, for 2 weeks, went out into space and fought these aliens, and then came back to Arkham. Nobody else believes him. They say that you've been in here the whole time, but Deathstroke is trying to tell these people that, yeah, I was gone. At the very end, I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but you find out that there's somebody running Arkham and running these villains in Arkham, and this has nothing to do with the Batman story that I'm going to get into. But yes, somebody else is running Arkham, and Deathstroke's going nuts. Absolutely love these Francisco Mattina covers with Two-Face and Deathstroke. Right, next book, Green Lantern number 2. This is, I saw online they kept talking about this being a first appearance of I don't know if it was a new Lantern or a new villain. There was a Lantern in here that had the body of a human, but the head, and I'm not joking, of a volcano. All right, his head was a damn volcano, an exploding volcano at that. You know what? I'm gonna open it up and I want to show you, because it was just, when I saw it, I did a double take in here. Now, you guys who are more Green Lantern fans than I am gonna, you're gonna have to tell me if that's a new Lantern or not. But you can see, got the body of a human, but the head of a damn volcano, and it's like this throughout the whole issue. So, Green Lantern number 2. Let's go ahead and bag and board that. This is a Francisco Mattina cover. Let's see what the critics are saying about it. Critics 8.7, readers 8.9. Absolutely love it. Now, I've told you before in my videos, as far as Green Lanterns go, I really like Kyle Rayner, because when I got into comics, in the 90s and late 90s, early 2000s, Kyle Rayner was really the he was the Green Lantern. He was in the Justice League. The whole thing with Parallax had happened, and there was no Hal Jordan. He was an enemy. So to me, I really, really loved Kyle Rayner. So now having Hal Jordan back as the Green Lantern, it's all new to me. I don't know every nook and cranny of Green Lantern lore and its history. So reading this, I kind of dig it. So with me, I wouldn't give it that high of a score. I'm more of 7.5 to 8.0. If you're into Green Lanterns, you're absolutely gonna love these issues. If you're like me and you're kind of looking at it from the outside looking in, yeah, you'll appreciate it, but it won't be the best issue out there for you. All right, moving on, we've got Justice League number 13. This is the A cover. I absolutely loved it. I could not pass this cover up with the Joker on there and Luthor. I love how it says Legion of Doom. They've had that for quite a few issues now. So Justice League, 8.8 from critics, 8.9 from readers. This issue right here, it really showcases the Joker and how absolutely insane he is. Lex Luthor at the very beginning of this issue talks about is trying to recruit the Joker. And the Joker says, yeah, sure, I'll join your team, but I have one condition, absolutely one condition. That other Joker, that other Batman, the Batman from the other world, the Batman who laughs, the evil Batman, you cannot bring him in on this. It's me or him. And Luthor tells him, okay, it's you. Done deal. We're gonna rule the multiverse. Well, of course, if you've been reading Justice League, you know that Luthor took Joker and the Batman who laughs. So in this issue, Joker gets his revenge on Luthor. Amazing issue. I know there's a B cover for it, guys, but I looked at it, and to me, it is an absolutely atrocious cover. There's something wrong with the faces on the heroes. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. That's just not my take. But plus, there's Joker on this cover, and honestly, this cover might make it into my little wall of Joker covers that I've got. So, Legion of Doom, go pick this issue up, guys. For me, absolutely 8.5 to 9.0. Love it. All right, we got Batman number 60. Yet another Francisco Martina cover. So online, let's look it up. 7.9 from critics, 6.7 from readers. Now, as you guys know, it's no big, it's not a big secret that I absolutely love Batman and everything that has to do with Batman, including the villains. But this book, I gotta agree, 6.5 to 7.0, and a lot of it has to do with the artwork inside. The story is there. Tom King has not been my favorite in the past, but right now he is doing an awesome job with this story. Batman, he's kind of going insane because they keep, Penguin and a few others are telling him Bane is running Arkham. In the end, he is running Arkham, but when he went to go get Bane is like this quivering baby in his padded room crying, and so something's up. But in this issue, you end up, and I brought it up, I think 2 issues ago, and this is a spoiler. Boom, I'm going to put it across. Spoiler, guys, spoiler. If you have not picked this issue up and you do plan on reading, go ahead and fast forward a little bit. But at the very end, you end up seeing the Flashpoint Batman. And I brought that up like 2 issues ago when Penguin was confronting Bane in Arkham. And you could tell in the background that this Batman was there. So I'm looking online and I see that this is either that Thomas Wayne from Flashpoint or it's that kid from Batman 38 that got introduced, right? So that might be a big issue coming up soon. But I'm thinking it's Thomas Wayne, the Flashpoint Batman. Somehow he's gotten to this time. But you never know, guys. These are issues to pick up, these Batman issues. But as you could tell, so, he's saying that his father's there. Alfred got beat down. And he said, who is here? Your father. And boom, there he is in the background. I absolutely cannot wait to read that next issue. I want to see what's going on with that. The story's there, guys. It's just the artwork. And honestly, I want to kind of show you that. So to me, that is the better part of the artwork. So whoever's drawing these pages did such a great job. But the pages where Batman is actually going out and fighting the villains, it just doesn't look the same. The artwork is different. So it looks like there's two different artists drawing these. Any issue where Batman is fighting, the artwork is off. It doesn't look right. But you know, if I were you guys, I would be picking these. I'd be picking these issues up just for the fact that that Flashpoint Batman, he's there. If it is Flashpoint Batman, big issue for him to pick up is going to be Flashpoint number 1. Okay, guys, Flashpoint number 1. I know it's on everybody's radar already, but I want to put it out there. So, last book from DC that I want to show off, this is Doomsday Clock. All right, this is number 8. These are coming out like every 2 or 3 months. I have not been a huge fan because I believe that the story is just too slow. And I know a lot of people say slow burn, but to me, it's just so boring when I read it. And I'm not a Watchmen fan. Give me a thumbs down for that, but I'm not a huge Watchmen fan. But this issue right here, it is amazing. Doomsday Clock, 8.9 from critics, 9.0 from readers, guys. Me, 9.5 to 10. I think this is the perfect issue. Marvel had Immortal Hulk. DC has Doomsday Clock number 8. This, you know, so Superman is in almost this whole issue. And there's a big fight between Russia and the US. And Superman is trying to kind of calm things down. And he does not. Okay? Awesome issue. Go pick this up. This is the B cover. There is an A cover with the cat. You do not see Dr. Manhattan in this one. I really thought that they would be fighting, but it looks like maybe next issue that's going to be a thing. So Doomsday Clock number 8, guys, absolutely. It just brought me back into this whole Doomsday Clock. For the first 7 issues, I was not into it at all. But this really, really, really brought me back into it. I absolutely love it. So anyways, like I said, I am doing a giveaway again this week. And the books that I will be giving away this week, and I picked up extra copies just for this, is Red Hood Outlaw 29 and Nightwing 54, guys. Those beautiful Yasmin Putri covers. I will be giving those away this week. Just like last week, only thing you got to do, guys, is be subscribed to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and write me a comment. All right, and in the comment this week, this is what I want to know. You know, if you're a DC fan and you read Marvel on occasion, let me know what's the Marvel character that you love to read, and vice versa. If you're truly a Marvel reader and DC only on occasion, what's that one DC character that you'll pick up? Now, if you comment anything, I'm fine with that too. But you know, I'd love to know your guys' answers on those questions. Helps me out too, because I can go out there and read, maybe find books that I didn't know about. So anyways, guys, this has been just another episode of Edwin's What Did I Get on You Comic Book Wednesday, plus a review, and I got you a giveaway again. Like I said, that's going to be Nightwing 54 and Red Hood Outlaw 29, guys. Tony Sanders, send me that email with your address, and everybody else, see you guys next time. Peace.